I am Angie Carpenter, the Channel Islip Supervisor, and so excited to be here today to welcome all of you to our wonderful airport, all you lucky folks that are going to be boarding on Breeze Airways' inaugural flight to Fort Myers. It is a wonderful airline. We are so excited that they have decided to make Islip their home. Actually, Islip is the birthplace of Breeze Airways 5 years ago. Thank you so much for joining us for this flight today. And in addition to the new year-round service to Fort Myers, we're also celebrating Breeze Airways' doubling of their flights to Vero Beach and announcing new nonstop service to Sarasota in November. I'd like to introduce some of the special guests and elected officials that are here with us this afternoon. I'll start with Tom Donnelly, who's a Suffolk County legislator, who has a portion of our district. Yes. Andy Whitman, our receiver of taxes. Linda Vadriga, who's our town clerk. John Lorenzo, who is the very lucky councilman who can claim the fact that this airport is in his council district, John Lorenzo. And of course, we're really excited to have with us today our Suffolk County Executive, Ed Romaine, who's been a steadfast supporter of the airport. Also, we have our Commissioner, Shelley LaRose Arkin, our Deputy Commissioner, Rob Schneider, and last but certainly not least, and probably first, Jim Smith, the VP of Breeze, who you're going to be hearing from in a few moments. I want to thank all of the special guests who are here. We really, really appreciate your service and your support. The airport's success would not be possible without you. Just 3 short years ago, we welcomed the startup airline here at Long Island MacArthur Airport. It had a code name, Moxie, and entrepreneur and founder of 5 airlines, David Nealman, one of them, which was JetBlue, was at the helm. We are so pleased to have worked closely with the airline that became known as Breeze Airways and that we celebrate today. It was here at Long Island MacArthur Airport where Breeze received its air carrier certification from the U.S. Department of Transportation in 2021. Islip MacArthur was also the first New York airport that Breeze Airways chose to serve. We've come a long way with Breeze Airways, and that's just the beginning. Little did we know, but not surprised, that Breeze Airways would grow to serve over 170 cities system-wide in just 3 short years. That is really, really remarkable. But the most remarkable thing is that they're offering flights from Long Island MacArthur Airport to destinations like Charleston, Norfolk, Raleigh-Durham, seasonal service to destinations like Portland, Maine, and Richmond, Virginia, with breeze-through flights to New Orleans and Jacksonville, and this new nonstop service to Fort Myers, and as I said earlier, doubling service to Vero and Sarasota. And I know there's going to be more to come. 3 major air service additions do not happen without a lot of hard work, determination, leadership, strategy, and vision behind the scenes here at the airport and at Breeze Airways. Our success here at the airport is a team effort. We listen to and gain insight and support from our Airport Advisory Board, some of whom are here with us today, our local business community, our elected officials, our loyal Islip customers. We rely on an amazing core group of airport staff members that push the airport even further during the most challenging times. Along with dedicated staff and all of our airport partners, Deputy Commissioner Schneider and Airport Commissioner Shelley LaRose Arkin steer this team towards our shared goals. Shelley, please join us in offering some comments to everyone. Airport Commissioner Shelley LaRose Arkin.
Thank you, Supervisor. It's always a pleasure to have everyone come out and take a look around the airport. Hopefully our passengers enjoyed the experience as they were coming in. I know we're still under construction a little bit, but I guarantee you by the end of this month that whole ticketing wing is going to be more efficient, more beautiful, and hopefully more welcoming for all of you that are coming to our airport. We're excited today to celebrate Breeze Airways, as always, and celebrate all of their new destinations and routes serving that they're serving from our airport, including, of course, all of our Fort Myers travelers today. We also want to thank Bonnie Donaldson and her staff for all of their courtesy that they extend to our customers and helping them get on their flights every day, and our gate agents that will be up here shortly. We have a flight that will be arriving about any minute now, so we'll have some passengers deplaning, and we're excited to have them come into Long Island MacArthur. Just a little bit about Jim Smith and Breeze Airways. You know, Jim is a family member to us. He's so important. He's always advocating for our community to get more service, and it's so important to all of our members of Long Island and our residents of Long Island to get that service. So we thank him from the bottom of our heart to continue to advocate for additional service. Again, we'd like to thank our town board members who are so supportive of this airport and help move us forward, and have the same vision that the supervisor has to make this a better, more wonderful place. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shelley. Shelley made reference to some of our partners here, and I want to acknowledge, I just saw them slip in. Dorothy Roberts from the Long Island Hospitality Group. I see also, did I see Ed Carr from Discover Long Island? And I thought I saw Andy Parton from the Cradle of Aviation Museum, who we've developed a lovely partnership with, and they're doing programs here for students at Island MacArthur Airport. Now I would like to introduce someone that I referred to earlier, our county executive. It is the first time in the history of my tenure and all of the flights that have gone on that I've been able to say our county executive is here to join us today and wish much success to the airline. He has been so supportive of the airport, has been in office since January, and it's just been absolutely wonderful for us here in Islip. So without further ado, I'd ask our county executive, Ed Romaine, to say a few words.
Thank you. And there's a couple of things I'd like to say, but first and foremost, to Supervisor Carpenter. You have worked tirelessly over the last 10 years to make sure that this airport was all that it could be. Who wants to travel to Kennedy or LaGuardia or Newark when you can come around the block and have an airport like this? I look out at all the people waiting for the flight. I'm jealous. I wish I was going with you to Fort Myers and enjoying the sun. But good luck on this flight. And with that, I want to welcome Breeze Airlines. Thank you. Thank you. Say hello to your dad. You know who I'm talking about. This is a tremendous addition to this airport. This airport has great things ahead. We're in a terminal that we may build a new terminal by the train station. And soon, if that happens, we'll be able to take truly the train to the plane. And that is something that this supervisor has worked for, as well as the future of this airport. This airport, right now, is one of the economic engines of Suffolk County. It produces over $600 million of economic activity. And with Breeze, that number can only increase. This is the place to be. We want to make sure that this airport serves all of Long Island and remains as easy to get to, as easy to park at, as easy to plane and deplane as it has been for all these years. This is a great addition for Suffolk County, for Long Island, and for the hard work that Supervisor Carpenter has done. Supervisor, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Breeze, congratulations.
Thank you so much, County Executive. But again, as Shelley alluded to earlier, this doesn't happen without a supportive town board. No supervisor gets anything done if there's a town board is not behind them. And this town board has been absolutely awesome. And John, you've been a tremendous advocate as the councilman that represents the airport district, and we're very grateful for that. Now I'd like to bring up the man of the hour, the VP of Breeze Airways, and I'm going to ask him if he doesn't mind. We were chatting earlier, and he shared a story. I know how community-minded Breeze Airways has been in their short history, but they're always there when needed. And he was telling me about something that's going to be happening tomorrow, and if this doesn't tell you what Breeze Airways is all about, I don't know what does. Jim, please, Jim Smith.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for your warm welcome. I'd like to also thank our special guests here today, our elected officials, our airport team, and our guests who are gathered here today to fly out on Breeze Airways to Fort Myers for the first time. It's such an honor to be here and to be a part of this. You'll be flying on an Airbus A220 today, which is a state-of-the-art aircraft. It allows us to fly affordably at super low cost, and we're able to pass those savings on to you effectively. In fact, we'll be commencing low fares as low as $79 one way to Fort Myers from Island MacArthur Airport. I also would like to point out the fact that recently Islip, Long Island MacArthur Airport was just recently named one of the top 10 best small airports in the U.S. So a round of applause.
Number three.
Unfortunately for us, we too were just recently identified by Condé Nast as one of the top 3 airlines, domestic airlines in the U.S., and so we're very, very proud of that, and with our partnership with Islip. So with that, we have an aircraft that's about to land, and I know that you're all excited about getting going, and so I just wanted to say thank you again.
Would you share that story about tomorrow?
Sure. So we've all seen in the news recently the devastation that occurred in Asheville, North Carolina. So yesterday afternoon, I received a phone call from the city team leadership of Charleston, who have asked us to participate in a humanitarian flight of bringing supplies and equipment and personnel into Asheville. And so tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we'll be operating a flight out of Charleston filled with airport employees, local team members, rescuers, and an awful lot of equipment and needed supplies for the city. And we'll be dropping that off in Asheville at noontime tomorrow. And so it's one small way that we can try to give back to our community. The real focus here is on the city of Charleston, who's paying forward and helping out with this community effort in Asheville. So I couldn't be more proud to be a part of that. And thank you, Angie, for bringing that up. So thank you again, and enjoy your flight to Fort Myers. And I, too, County Exec, wish I was going with you.
You and me both.
Thank you so much, Jim, and I know he really didn't want to share that story, but I'm really glad that you did. And I know that as we all have heard about the devastation that's going on down there, there's a part of you that says, gee, I wish I could do something to help. So I kind of feel like as we're supporting Breeze, you're doing this good community work, so it enables us to feel like we're helping out too. So in any event, we wish everyone an absolutely wonderful, wonderful flight. If this is your first flight with Breeze, you are going to be thrilled, and you'll be running to book more flights. I'm really sure of that. Have a great time, and we'll see you at the airport again soon.